Hello friends, welcome to Money Ki Baat Alpa ke Saath. How much life insurance cover do I need? Investing in life insurance policy for the future is very essential aspect of personal financial planning. However, an important consideration after having decided to go for the insurance cover is determining the amount of insurance cover needed for self and the family. In this regard, it is very essential to do the correct math, as future cannot be predicted nor can all the likely expenses. For rising inflation can increase cost of living too. And what a rupees 100 can buy you today will cost 5 to 7 times more in future. Besides, one has to take into account large expenses like children's higher education, marriage, your retirement, your spouse's retirement, etc. There are many other questions to be answered before buying a life insurance. Some of the key points will help us answering these questions. Deciding the total amount insured. Normally, the value of sum insured depends on two factors. One, based on your age and annual income, and two, it could be between 10-15 times for your annual income. So, if you are below 40 or around 40, cover is approximately 15 times of your annual income, and if you are around 50, then the cover should be around 10 times of your annual income. Secondly, your family's annual expenses can also help calculate the right sum insured for your policy. Normally, it must be at least 12 to 15 times of your family's annual expenses. Remember, the sum insured varies from person to person. Your current income and ability to pay the insurance premium also should be counted properly while choosing the particular insurance policy. Protecting your spouse. Choose a plan that adequately covers your spouse's future is absolutely important to protect your partner's old age requirement so that he or she is not dependent on anyone and can lead a very good life with dignity and comfort in your absence. Things to take into account here are your lifestyle expenses, medical expenses, etc. Factoring inflation. Always factor for inflation when calculating your family's future costs and expenses. They are always increasing. If you are spending 40,000 rupees per month today, you may have to spend double the amount because of the inflation after 5-6 years. Always review your insurance cover in every 5 years and increase the cover depending upon critical milestones in life you may face, like marriage, buying a new house, birth of a child, etc. Most of the insurers would allow change in your cover. Current and future loans and liabilities. In today's time, your liabilities and loan repayments are probably one's biggest single current outgoing. And if you are the main earner in the family, an unpaid loan is something you don't want your loved ones to repay in the event of your death. Hence, when working out your how much cover to be needed or required, check that have sufficient cover against both capital and interest repayments too. Children's expenses. Expenses both current and those that are likely to arise in future related to your children ought to be considered. These include education, including school and higher education. You may want the peace of mind that your children will be able to continue at the same school or be able to complete their university education. Similarly, their marriage expenses also need to be factored in, and any other sudden expenses that may arise, say a major illness. Just how much is the life cover is likely to be needed and for what period of time will of course depend on how many children you have and how old they are. Income replacement. If you were no longer there as principal earner, how much money would your dependents need to continue their current lifestyle? This is the most difficult calculation of all, of course, since it involves taking your current salary into account and attempting to predict the family's future needs too. Critical illness. One may need to also consider critical illness cover. Think about how much time you may need to take off from work to recover from a serious illness and the potential additional financial pressures that may bring. The amount and the level of life insurance cover one needs will depend on one's own personal circumstances. And it's important to have an idea of the level of cover he or she needs before buying any policy. In case you find this exercise tough, you may take the help of a financial advisor. Or there are calculations available online which can give you a general idea, and the amount of the cover you need can get explained on those online calculations.
Hope you have liked this knowledge on investing. You can also buy our book Every Woman Should Invest by Alpa Shah, which is available on Amazon India, the link of which is mentioned below in the description. Please like us, share this video, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share this video with all your friends and family